Hey guys, before we move on to the video, we have a special announcement for you guys. It is about the upcoming FT90 Fantasy League. It is going to be conducted on an all India level. There are prizes in various categories available, and we have an exclusive WhatsApp football community in which we get to interact with the other managers, share banners, discuss matches, and it's going to be fun. The registration fees is just 25 rupees. So what are you waiting for? WhatsApp us on the number given below to register and know more details about it. So come join us guys. We will be delighted to have you on board. Now let's move on to the video. Hey guys, welcome to FT90 Fantasy Football. So today we are here with a challenge, and the challenge is to build a competitive team with 90 million euros. So we know that even with 100 million euros, we find it hard to make the perfect team or the team we want. We often miss out on our favorite players by 1 million or even by 5.5 million and stuff. But today we are given this challenge, and yes, challenge accepted. With 90 million euros, we are going to try and build a competitive team. So guys, before we get into the video, we have a request. Please subscribe to the channel. We are a new channel and we will be regularly posting fantasy football related content. So show us your support in the form of those subscriptions. So let's get into the video. So starting with the goalkeepers, we know goalkeepers, we have to go cheap on them. We have to go for 4.5 million keepers. uh, so here we can see Guatia, Sanchez and McCarthy, Darlon, Dubravka too. Maybe we can put them in consideration, but I think of these three, of the first three keepers, Guatia, Sanchez and McCarthy, Sanchez is the better option because Southampton has got a bad run of opening fixtures, if I recall, and Crystal Palace also haven't got a great run of fixtures. But if you look here, among them, Brighton has got the better run of fixtures, so I'm going to take Sanchez in my team. And the second keeper has to be a 4 million keeper because we have to make sure we finish off in 90 million. We have to make sure there is 10 million euros left in the bank. So at 4 million, I am going for Forster, the Watford keeper. Uh, on on most of the games or throughout the season, I'll hope to keep Sanchez in the 11 because he is pretty much nailed on, and he will be my first keeper. Let's see how it all turns out to be. So going to the defense, defenders, we have to go for the 4.5 million defenders. We can't go for the 4 million defenders because again, there aren't many 4 million defenders who are nailed to start. So we have to start with these 4.5 million defenders. And coming here, we have Rob Holding, White, Luke Ayling, Veltman, another good option. So I think I'll start with Rob Holding because as of now he looks nailed on to the Arsenal defense. But if Ben White is going to Arsenal, we can always put him in the squad as well. So as of now, I'm going for Rob Holding, and then we have White. I don't think, since I took Holding, I don't think I'm going to take White as well. But Luke Ayling looks like a very good option at 4.5 million because he's a nailed down starter for Leeds United. He plays almost all the matches for Leeds United, and he plays at the right back. So let's hope. Veltman, no, I actually prefer Tariq Lamptey from Brighton because in the beginning of last season he showed us what a good player he is. But his season was stolen by injuries, so let's search for Lamptey and just take him to our squad. Yes, Lamptey is here and I am taking him to my squad. Yes, so we still have two positions to fill in the defense, and going further we'll be looking at more people. Well, I think we should go for someone like I feel like taking someone without looking at the price, and that is none other than who, Luke Shaw, the man of the moment. He is in such a great form right now. Like if you look at his form last season for England, for Manchester United, it was top. In this year's Euro, he was just sensational. Roberto Carlos, as they call. What a great player! What a great player! Can't miss out on him for sure. So he's in my team, and now we need one more player in our squad, and that will be, well, I'll be taking Wesley Fofana because we know he's a nailed on starter for Leicester, and he comes at just 4.5 million, so that looks like potential clean sheets there. So the defense is filled. We got one 4.5 million keeper, one 4 million keeper, four 4.5 million defenders, and one 5.5 million defender. So going forward to the midfielders, of course. And if we look at the midfielders, I really don't want to avoid Salah. Yes, the point of or the fact that we have to finish our team in 90 million and keep 10 million in the bank is in the back of my mind, but I actually can't avoid Salah because he's such a great player and he's got a great run of fixtures, and we just have to make sure that we are preparing a very competitive team as well, isn't it, guys? We have to make sure of that as well. So going forward to the other midfielders, we have Stuart Dallas at just 5.5 million. Just look at that. Just look at that. He scored 171 points last season, which was just 3 points short of Marcus Rashford and just 5 points short of Sadio Mane. And he comes at just 5.5 million euros, guys. Can there be a better player at this price? Yes, there is Jack Harrison and we got Rafinha as well from Leeds. But as of now, we have to keep in mind that we have to finish our team in 90 million. And Stuart Dallas is actually a great pick. Like just look at the amount of points he got last season compared to players who are priced much higher than him. Look, there is Sterling at 11 million and Mount here, Mahrez, De Bruyne. Okay, like I'm not comparing them, but I'm just telling what a value for money he is. And going forward, I think Thomas Soucek is another great addition to our team because as of now, he's just 6 million and Jesse Lingard's situation is not confirmed. So I think Thomas Soucek might go forward again and help his team more in the attack like he used to in the beginning of last season. So he is in my team and he's at just 6 million. So I think that's great. And going further, I think we should take a look at players who are priceless because we have just 44 million. That means we have got just 34 million left to spend. So probably we should just reduce our budget and search for players. Let's look for some 6.5 million players. So Bowen is there. Bowen is actually a good pick, but we already got one player from West Ham, that is Soucek, so not him. Ward-Prowse, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if you do not get set pieces, he might not score as much. We got Traore, who is a pretty decent pick, and he looks like a nailed-on starter at right back. But let's see. But on the back of my mind, I actually have uh, Emiliano Buendia as well because he's such a creative player and he might be worth our money. Yeah, I'm going to take Buendia to my squad. He's coming after a great season in the championship. Let's hope he can do that in the Premier League this time with Aston Villa. So going forward, we have to fill one more midfield spot, and yes, look who's here. Here we have Saka, Bukayo Saka. He is a great player, a very great youngster, and surely I'm taking him to my team. He's a very promising youngster. So that completes my midfield. Now let's take a look at our fund. We got 31 million euros, and that means we can spend just 21 million euros more on 3 players. Okay, uh, that might be pretty challenging, but we're gonna do that, aren't we? So in the forwards, we surely can't take Harry Kane. We can consider Bamford, but I don't want 3 Leeds players in my squad right now. And I think Calvert-Lewin, yes, because he's a great player. Their opening set of fixtures looks good, so I'm going for Calvert-Lewin one. But that makes me left with just 13 million to spend. I got 23. I had to keep 10 million in the bank, so that leaves me with just 13 million to spend. That means maybe two 6.5 attackers would do the job. Let's see who are the ones at 6.5 to consider. Benteke, yes, Benteke had a pretty decent season last year. And Maupe, Welbeck, Rodrigo. If Rodrigo starts, is going to be great. But as I told, I don't want 3 Leeds players in my lineup as of now. And I think I'll go with Neil Maupe because Brighton has got a decent set of opening fixtures, and I can always switch. Yes, I know I have 3 Brighton players, but I can always bench one of them. But I feel like at 6.5, Maupe is one of the best I can get, so I'm going for Neil Maupe. And the final one, I think I'll have to go with Tony, Ivan Tony, because he's coming after such a great season in the championship. 43 goal involvements from 49 games, if I remember correct. And just look at that, 10 million left in the bank. 10 million left in the bank. And I have made a team with 90 million. And I think it looks pretty decent, isn't it, guys? Because we got Sanchez here. The defense actually looks pretty good. There are some nailed down, like all are nailed down starters here, and there are potential for points. If you look into the midfield, we can see Salah. Salah is going to be the main source. We are going to depend on Salah, but we got some other great players. We got Dallas, Saka, Soucek, Buendia. And in attack too, if Tony is going to emulate his form in the championship, and Calvert-Lewin, we know what a great player is, and Maupe too, if he gets those returns like he used to get last season. I think this is a pretty competitive squad, a pretty decent squad at 90 million, isn't it, guys? If you feel like there could be better options in any of the positions, just put them in the comment box. So this was the video today. We completed the challenge successfully. We have finished the challenge with 10 million in the bank, which means we had made a team with just 90 million euros, and I think that's really cool. So guys, let us know what you think about the video in the comment box. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video. So till we meet the next time, it is bye from FT90 Fantasy Football.